let's start coming into the body gently. We can do this sitting down. Qigong can be done anytime. And we think about Qigong as a series of movements. Lovely, get the body moving, or breath movement. But a lot of the work that we do is the energy work, the mind work in the Qigong. And that can be done anytime for you. And access through the mind, the body, or the breath, or the energy flow that's already flowing. So with you sitting down at the moment, if you're sitting down, just come to a comfortable sitting position and feel your feet on the ground. Feel your feet on the ground. And feel what it's like to be in your body at the moment, what it's like to be in your spine. And without making any tension or pressure, just allow a little bit of space from the sits bone to the head. As you breathe in, take a breath gently into the chi hai, all the way down to the main dantian. And as you breathe out, leave yourself long, but release any tension and pressure in the body. And so for yourself, for the practice, it would be finding that sweet spot between holding yourself up and you think, oh, that's a lot of effort in my lower back, and that's a lot of effort in my body to do this. Or the other way of coming down where the body starts to collapse a little bit. Find that sweet spot for yourself where you can have the space from the sits bone all the way up to the byway, the top of the head. And then you bring the breath in down to the chi hai, main dantian. And then just sit with the mind to the breath to the body. You don't have to do anything to get rid of your thoughts or feelings or sensations or imagery. Simply bring the mind to the breath and the breath to the body and feel what that feels like. As you breathe out, is there any areas in your body that can relax and release? It might be the smallest movement. It might be a small movement in the shoulders or the spine. If you find the body compressing or collapsing, use the in-breath to bring space into the body. Use the out-breath to release any unnecessary tension. We all build and develop tension in the body. Sometimes when we work the body a little bit harder than it's used to, then we can have tension. Even though we have Qigong, there's still things that can enter our life and create tensions and blockages. And so our work is to be really kind and gentle to the body, really kind and gentle to ourselves. That's self-compassion, self-kindness. And one of the ways we can do that very simply is finding that sweet spot in the body. And it may not be without any sensations. We're not looking to get rid of sensations. We invite the sensations. We become okay with the sensations. We just notice, yes, that's what is present in my body right now. And then you bring the mind back to the breath again. And as you breathe in, you feel the breath and the energy filling the body. As you breathe out, there's a release. Not a collapse, but a release. So you can find that sense of release and ease with your out-breath, energizing with the in-breath. Gently breathing in, gently breathing out. And then you can bring your awareness to your feet and very gently press one foot into the ground So you feel that pressure come up from your feet, all the way up through your leg to your hip. Engaging the energy in the leg to the hip, and then you release on the out breath. And then press the other foot into the ground gently. Do you feel the pressure come up into the hip? And then release on the out breath. Press both feet gently in the ground as if you're going to start to come up off of your seat. Feel that come up into the lower back. And if you press a little bit more, you'd feel that come up the spine, all the way up to the top of the head, as if you're about to get off your seat, but you're not going to get up. And then release. But leave yourself open as well. And you notice that when you release, there can be like a release and a collapse, or there can be a release and you have that same space in you. And so we elevate the body by gently pressing into the ground as if we're going to sit up. And as we release, we let the bottom come back down to the seat, but the upper body stays open, spacious. Same in the Dao Yin exercises we do to create that space. So you use the movement and the breath, and then you remain spacious. Of course, it's going to be a small release, but just notice what that's like, finding that sweet spot for yourself where you can remain relaxed and spacious at the same time. Gently pressing both feet in. And making sure you breathe when you do this as well. When you press down your feet, not holding your breath. As you release the physical body, release the breath, you remain spacious. From here, well, maybe do it one more time, and then from here we'll move to the spine in another direction. Just so you can get used to this feeling. It's a very subtle feeling. But this is a really good way of energizing your systems and releasing. Very discreet way of doing it if you're sitting down at work, sitting down in a chair and you want to energize your body. Nice, easy way of doing this. Brings you straight into your bones, deep into the body. And it can be a real deep meditation doing this.